My 1999 Chevy Astro van. It's going in for service this week. The rear main oil seal's leaking, and the mechanic's gonna fix it. Well, the transmission's apart. I'm gonna have them put a new front and rear seal on the transmission too, and change the fluid and filter in the transmission. I think maybe I might put a new flywheel on too, because it's already gonna be off. The van's got 325,000 miles on it. I had it about 2 weeks now, maybe 3. It's a 4.3 V6. Somebody had taken the motor out and changed it already. The motor that's in it runs like it's a crate motor, but I don't think it is. It's a 4.3 V6. They made a 4-cylinder Astro van too. They made very few of them. This one's automatic. I think all of them, almost all of them were automatic. There were some that had 5 speeds in them, but I think that was very rare. This is my 5th Astro van. I can't believe I wanted another one. It'll get 26 on the highway if I go 55 with the AC off. The other ones did. The last one had about 230,000 miles on it. It was a real nice Mark III conversion van. And the mechanic raced the motor and got a rod knock in it. And that van was ruined. I had to sell it. I really like this one. None of the other ones were panel like that, all the way across. Well, it's at the mechanics. I'll get them to change the rear end differential oil. I got new oil and I got a new seal, and I'll have them change the fuel filter. The fuel filter, who knows when it was last changed. The transmission fluid was changed at 300,000 miles. It's got 325,000 now. It sure does run good. I always liked the Chevys. You can see behind it is my Chevy G20 camper van. That camper van's titled as a motorhome. The insurance is only $62.50 every 6 months. I can't believe when I called to put this on the insurance, Geico said that it's going to be the same as the Chevy Cruze. The 2012 Chevy Cruze. Before they said it, my insurance was high because the car's a newer car. This is older. It's 1999. It should be a lot less money. I thought it would be, but it's not. They put some aftermarket wheels on it. I really like them. I think they're those generic wheels by Summit Racing. They're like a weld wheel. Let me see if I can focus in. I like that. They were chrome and they painted them black. It's a generic wheel that Summit Racing sells. Somebody put Krager caps on that. I like the back ones. They put a 255, 70, 15 on the back. That's a wide tire. It almost looks like a 60, and look at all the height. It brings it up. Oh, I got overload coil shocks too to put on here that I already put on the back. The overload coil shocks should have brought it up 1.5 inches, they claim. I like the way it sits in the back. It sits up nice, it doesn't hang down. I'd like to get the front up that high. They make a 2-inch body lift that you can put on it. It's kind of a lot of work. You gotta take the whole front end off, but it can be done. They look cool like that. I'd like to have 235, 75, 15s on all 4. But I would have to lift the front end up or they'll rub. That front wheel right there is a 235 and it rubs a little. It needs 2 front tires anyway. They're dry rotted, they're old. I really like the van. It starts right up, it runs good. Oh, he put a brand new fuel pump in it. And he didn't know that somebody had already cut through the floor. He was taking the gas tank out to do it. He didn't know somebody already hacked the floor up. Somebody ruined the floor in the van, cutting the hole. They didn't know where to cut. It's crazy. It looks horrible. What else? It got a new water pump, a new battery. And the day he was selling it to me, it wouldn't start. And he put a brand new battery in it. No, he put a brand new starter in it. $150 for the starter. It runs really good. Starts right up and goes. It just needs 2 new front tires. I'm filming in a Sony 4K HDR AX33 camcorder. Sony calls it a handy cam. I want to make this into a camper inside, but I'm worried about the materials now are all formaldehyde. It's hard to find formaldehyde free. Back in the 90s I converted a van and I put that cheap paneling from Scotty's. I think it was like $4 a sheet for 4x8, and it got me really sick. The whole time I lived in that van I had respiratory problems from that formaldehyde in the paneling. When I ripped that formaldehyde paneling out, I got better. They do have formaldehyde free paneling at Lowe's and Home Depot. It's expensive. It's $38 a sheet. It's probably $38.99 a sheet. Everything has formaldehyde in it. Insulation has it. Paneling, plywood, press board, the 2x4 lumber, even glue has it. And that caulking glue. It's really crazy. I'm gonna have to really work hard trying to find all materials that don't have formaldehyde, because I don't want to get sick. These people, these van life people, just grab the stuff and put it together, not even knowing about formaldehyde. If you look on the back of paneling, there's a warning about formaldehyde that says it not to use it in closed areas. Why would you use paneling outside? That's what it says on there, not to use in, I think it was small enclosed areas. It was crazy. I really was sick. My little dog was sick too from that formaldehyde. I'll just have to watch what I use to put it in, what I build with. The packing peanuts are not supposed to have formaldehyde in them. Maybe that's what I'll use for the insulation. My friend's building a van right now. He put R19 in the ceiling, and he put a sheet of 4x8 formaldehyde free paneling. It looks really good. And he put one of those vent roofs in 10-speed reverse, 10-speed forward. What's that called? It's a roof air vent one. I forget the name of it now.